we've talked about building rubrics, and I mentioned in the rubrics videos about outcomes. So outcomes are the Texas TEKS standards imported into Canvas that we can use in a rubric. And I'm going to show you how in this video. It's not a hard process, but you should know that once you import the TEKS and you use them in the rubric, as of the making of this video, you cannot modify that rubric. So you'll see what I mean when we get into it. So for right now, let's just go over here to Outcomes, right here over in your left-hand course navigation. So what you can do here is you can create new groups. In other words, if you teach multiple subjects or multiple grade levels, you can create a different set of outcomes for each one so that you have separation in your TEKS. Check. New group. 7th grade ELAR. Check. So I now have those groups. All right. So I'm on this group and I want to import or find the Texas TEKS. All right. So this is 7th grade social studies I'm giving the example for. I go to find. Then over here, account standards. I'm looking for Pearland. Obviously, we're in Pearland. New Texas. They're a little bit buried here. And then we want the essential knowledge and skills. Texas essential knowledge and skills, TEKS. Now I said 7th grade. This was for social studies. So come down here, social studies. You're looking for the category that has the year or the newest year for the TEKS. So Texas social studies, here we are, grade 7. These are all the TEKS that I have access to in Canvas. All right, this is all the TEKS there are. And it says right here, 71 outcomes. I'm going to keep scrolling down here, load more. 23, there's the last one. Okay. So this is all the TEKS I need. This is all my 7th grade social studies. I'm going to add all outcomes. Give it a second. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to do this? Yes, these are the outcomes that are pertinent to this course. Import anyway. I go down here and I click on done. It's behind me here. There we go. Okay, it may take it a few minutes to cycle the whole way through. Again, I added 71 outcomes at one shot. That's a large group. So you can see here, it created a grade 7. So what I would do at this point is I would go through if I was a multiple course teacher, and I would move all 71 of these, just go down through and click it. There's no real fast way to do that, unfortunately. So you'll have to go down through and check off all the boxes and then move to 7th grade. No, not ELAR. This was 7th grade social studies. So I'd move them to 7th grade social studies, and then I have them in social studies. So if you are a single subject teacher, science teacher, math teacher, you only teach ELAR, you only teach social studies, then you don't have to worry about this extra step over here. You can just go straight through it. But you see here, grade 7, I now have all of my TEKS. Okay? 7.1s all the way down through. This is every last TEKS. 71 outcomes, all here. Okay. Now that I have these here, now I can use these in my rubric. So I'm going to come over here to rubrics, and I'm going to add a rubric. Before I do anything else, I'm going to find outcome. Grade 7. I'm going to look for all of my outcomes here, right? 7.1a, b. I'm going to import A. I'm going to import B. I'm going to import C. No, we'll just do 7.2a. There we go. So now I've got 3 outcomes here. Now I can adjust mine up here, but I cannot adjust the points given for this. So this would be a 15-point rubric. 5 points, 3 points, 0 points. That is set. As of this point, you cannot modify those. I don't know that that will ever be modifiable, but as of right now, it is not. But now my rubric that I demonstrated in my rubrics video is ready to go for the TEKS. So I can always add an additional criteria of my own, give it a title there, in addition to. So I could say this one is 85 points, and now I have 100 points total, in addition to the 5-point TEKS rubrics right here. So there is ways to kind of fudge it around a little bit. The TEKS only give you 5 points per TEK, but that is excellent for assignments and excellent for grading, for speed grading and things like that, because you can just go through and click on, yep, they did that one, they met expectation, or they did not meet expectation. So you can quickly grade using the TEKS. Okay, that's how you create a rubric based on the TEKS. I hope this makes sense. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to your campus ETS, and look forward to the next video. Thanks a lot.